Please don't explode. No, 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 no. Damn it. Oh no, because it tried to massively orientate itself. I understand now. So let's just do this. Oh, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? I'm still attached, but now I'm upside down. Because it thinks I'm on the base. I'm kind of stuck. Okay, one, turn these off. Oh no, I know what it is. I've got some landing gear that are not part of that landing gear group. Oh, yeah, my body. Crap. Okay, so I managed to catch it on Control Z that time, which is pretty dandy. To lock off. Good lock. Okay, so that should now be free. Let's... finally. That was painful, but we need our dampers, else we're gonna... Okay. Crap. That's a problem. So I have no way of attaching that rotor while being in this ship. So what I need to do is attach the rotor and then turn the dampers off pretty darn quick. Maybe we just sacrifice the ship. So when it comes to this ship, there's not a great deal I want to do. I mean, I know there's hydrogen in here. I don't really care about that right now. I really care about the ammo. But yeah, I'm going to grab all the ammo out of that and see how much we get. And then I'll probably just throw it over the side, to be honest. Always good to have a bit more thrust when lifting something heavy. We can take this and just dump it over the side. Oh, I'm actually impressed with how much weight this thing is able to lift. So if I just do that, you should sail happily down to Earth and get out of my face. Hello everybody and welcome back. Hopefully you don't hate me too much for leaving you on a cliffhanger last episode. I figured it would be an interesting way to start this episode. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. And what we're going to do now is just start fixing this other panel. I'm not going to weld up all of this bit. I'm going to fix what's here. Make sure it's all connected. I'll fix those panels up. But the other half of it we'll fix when it's up there. And we'll see if we can get it on without flying ourselves off into space. Can I do this in a way where I can keep that large thruster working this time? Probably can because of this wonderful shuttle-shaped hole that's been created in the middle. Okay, looks good. Wow, so much easier to control now with that big thruster on there. This looks good. Now, I just want to test. Why was I turn my dampers off? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's get it aligned. Do you know what? The reality is, I can't do anything about this. And as with a great heavy heart, we wave bye to our shuttle. It served us well, but for now, please don't hit anything. There goes my engineer. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, did I respawn on the shuttle because it was the nearest thing and then get thrown away? I mean, that would make sense. Still a bit weird, but it would definitely make sense. Right, this is all calmed down. So what I want to do now is this. Okay, cool. Now you can have your dampers back on. Ooh. Okay, well that is on, and I'm not dead. So this is, as far as I'm concerned, pretty damn positive. Right, we're back. This is now all done. So hopefully this will all get fully aligned soon. In fact, it actually is fully aligned. Let's go check see how much power we're getting. It should be a few megawatts. Let's have a look. Slow reveal. There you go, 5.7 megawatts. So that is excellent. That is getting our battery charged back up. I think we'll just build probably 2 or 3 more at the back here. We might want to think about adding another med bay or something in here because I just realized my power is low and I have no way of easily filling it up in here. Okay, that is the med bay. Let's test if it works. It does. Good. So that should get me back up and working a bit quicker in here at least. Now, one thing I do want to do is go around and set some of these turrets to be missile defense. So I'll get that done and see if that helps us defend against any more attacks that come in. we should be in a good place to then start repairing Hercule. One thing I need to check is magnesium. We just come in here. Actually, we don't seem to have any magnesium. 83. That is not a lot. Got plenty of gold. Do we have our superconductors made? It looks like we've got about 1,000 superconductors, which is handy. Okay, so this is the last one to be done. That gives me about 9 that will only target missiles now, and they won't target anything else. There is a lot to be done here. First thing we want to do, though, is get a projector on here and get one of these batteries welded up so that it's working. So this one is very close to being fully set up. So we'll get the components of that, and we'll grab a projector and get it on there and see what happens. Oh no. This isn't good. Well, at least I've set up the gun turrets. Okay, they're missing. Oh, good, it's aiming for me. This is even better. So this might be one of the reasons why I was struggling. If I was shooting, or if I wasn't shooting it until it got within 600 meters, that could definitely cause some problems. I think I've destroyed most of this. What is still shooting? Like, there's nothing here. What is your problem? Why is it just wasting ammo? Don't tell me that's a bug, because I am just burning ammo. Please stop. What are you targeting? That is a bug. Alright, I'm going to have to log out and back in to fix that. Right, welcome back. It turns out logging out and back in does resolve that issue. Let's have a look at this. Is there a conveyor here? Kind of. Looking about right from here. Now, obviously, we've got all these blocks that are completely impossible to see at the moment as well. I think what I want to do is turn off. I want to change the projector. Everything seems to be lining up. So, alright, let's change the projector to only show things that are buildable. Or even just turn it off, to be honest. Because it is going to be annoying for now. Oh, let's turn you off. So, let's weld up all the blocks. And we're going to configure that projector to only display blocks that are buildable as well. And that would just make it a little bit easier to weld this up without having it be impossible to move through. Okay, we have managed to get some of the blocks back. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go through and connect up all of these conveyor systems and get them in place first, so I can get the gun turrets on the top to start giving me protection. I want to try and get some hydrogen into Hercule and see if I can get it down here, because moving the components around is what takes the time. So if I can find a spot to dock it, then I don't have to move it anymore. I just have to get it down there. Now, do I want to move it this far? All I need is somewhere to attach it on the grid, don't I? Now, the obvious place, probably actually here. I don't need a lot of hydrogen. I literally need to spin around and grab that. Now, the easiest way I can think of doing this is actually to just let it take everything, and then we'll just sneak some back in. Okay, we managed to get it refueled. So I'm going to turn my dampers on, disconnect, and redock this back in the main base. We've got 10% fuel now on Hercule, which should be more than enough to just move it around, assuming, and this is the hard bit, assuming it can actually fly. It should be able to. I had a quick look. There's plenty of thrust in all the directions you'd want it. It's just whether or not there is enough for the delicate, intricate maneuvers that we need to do, because if we're floating around the air for a while, it's definitely going to use a bit more than I would like. We get into our control seat. Okay. There is not actually a great deal in here, but that's fine. We can make do with what we got. Okay, so we've got thrust that goes up, thrust that goes down. We've got one that goes. We've got a few there that go left. Do we have some that go right on this side? We do. Okay, so we should, in theory, be able to fly this. It's flying. It's not ideal, but it is actually flying. Let's... Oh, this is amazing. I haven't had this ship flyable for so long. I think I made it to this asteroid in one episode. I went back, grabbed some stuff, and I think Hercule lasted one episode, and that was somewhere around episode, I want to say 30. So to get all the way here and to now be flying it again for the, you know, not the first time, but only for a time a lot longer ago. It's been a while since I've flown it, so it's just nice to be able to do that. How close is that? It's close enough. That's how close it is. Okay, this is good. Now, am I brave enough to turn the engines off? I mean, if it falls, the landing gear will probably take most of the damage. I think I am. I'm going to say I am. So let's not do that. Let's not introduce a problem for ourselves. Let's try something in here though. If I grab these welders, if I do this and say toggle block on, will it start welding itself up? It looks like it is. So where possible, it has welded itself up. Okay, so we managed to get quite a bit of this welded. Let me see if we can get some more of these welders to kick in and help us out. Probably a bit easier once we've turned the projector on, because it'll start welding up all sorts of blocks. In fact, should we try that? Let's just turn you on. Okay, handy. It's kind of repairing itself a little bit, which I like. So this is a good way of getting some of it back in position without me having to do much welding at least. Now, I know the welders don't quite build everything, which is a shame, but they build more than I can do by hand, and that is all we really need. So I think we'll call this the end of the episode. I'm going to finish welding up more of the Hercule. I don't know how far I'm going to get. Like I said earlier, I wanted to get the turrets on, but this has just taken a lot longer than I'd anticipated. So I think instead, we will just have to try and find a way of progressing this ship next week. And we'll try and get all the gun turrets on the top at least, because we need a way of protecting ourselves. Now this is hooked up to the main base, it actually should go relatively quickly. Because there is so much of this that is now, you know, it's able to be built more or less by itself, thanks to the joys of these welders. Ow, ow, ow. Those welders. I've really got to turn those off, or at least not fly near them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have liked it, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Fly safe.